Paw Patrol the Mighty movie is released in a few months, and you'll know everything you need to know about it by the end of this video. Firstly, let's take a look at the summary. It says, magical meteor crash lands in Adventure City and gives the pups superpowers, making them into the Mighty Pups. For Skye, the team's smallest member, her new powers are a dream come true. But things turn for the worse when Humdinger breaks out of jail and teams up with a meteor-obsessed mad scientist to steal the powers and turn themselves into supervillains. With the fate of Adventure City hanging in the balance, the Mighty Pups have to stop the supervillains before it's too late, and Skye will need to learn that even the smallest pup can make the biggest difference. So there are some questions to be answered here, like why is Skye doubting herself for her size? Well, who is this mad scientist? Don't worry, all your questions will be answered soon. Next up, we have the casts and characters. The main 6 pups, Ryder and Liberty, will be returning in this film. Mayor Goodway, Chicoletta, and Dolores will be too, though we have some voice actor changes from the last film. Chase will be voiced by Kristen Convery instead of Ian Armitage. Marshall is going to be voiced by Kristen Carraro, who currently voices him in the main series. Rebel is now voiced by Luxton Handspiker, who has voiced Rex in the main series and the same Bulldog in Paw Patrol spin-off series, Rebel and Crew. Zuma will be voiced by Neelan Partpan, who voices Al in the Big Truck Pups sub-series. Ryder's new voice is Finn Ely, and the voice of Skye, the star of this movie, is McKenna Grace. Callum Schoenker, Kim Kardashian, and Marcy Martin will be reprising their roles from the first film as Rocky, Dolores, and Liberty. I think the cause for most of these voice changes is that the voice actors from the first movie's voices have deepened since the lines from the first movie were recorded 2 years prior to the first movie's release, as said by Ryder's cast from that.
How old are you now, and how old were you when you filmed it?
The role, I was 14, and now I am 16.
Now, onto the celebrity casts and characters. Kristen Bell, James Marsden, and Selena Williams have been confirmed to have roles in this movie, but their characters have yet to be revealed. Kristen and James play junkyard owners, Janet and Hank, per a German article. They own the fish shown in the trailer. Taraji P. Henson is playing as the mad scientist Victoria Vance, whose goal is to collect all the mighty meteor crystals. Lorraine Howery is playing as the news host. This role may be similar to Jimmy Kimball's role of Marty Muckraker from Paw Patrol the movie. Then there's the junior patrollers, Tot, Nano, and Minnie. They are voiced by Alan Kim, Bryce Gonzalez, and Kim Kardashian's daughter, Northwest. Kim's other child, Saint West, will be making a cameo. We also have Chris Roth, who's voicing Mayor Humdinger's kitten, who speaks, but only for a moment. Also, the pups and Ryder are 4 years older in the movie than in the series, which was also revealed by Will Brisbane.
How old's Ryder in the movie?
Canonically, he's 14.
On screen are all their ages in the series versus the show. Now, the main characters for this movie. Skye, as mentioned throughout this video, is the main focus of this film. Cal Brunker, the director of this movie, has tweeted that Zuma is gonna have an important role in this movie. This makes sense as he and Skye have been close friends since the start of the series. Also, according to a magazine called Toy Book, this movie will explore Skye and Chase's unique relationship. I have a lot to say on this, so I'll save it for its own segment coming up later. For now, let's look into something fans have been anticipating. A backstory for Skye. The main question about it is, will we get one? The answer is yes. We've received images of a set of Skye figurines, which includes a small uniformless version of her. Fans have assumed that this is a glance at young Skye. Also, Cal Brunker has confirmed that Skye will be getting a backstory in this movie. But what will it be about? Well, I have an idea that would tie in with Skye's uneasiness about her size. Victoria Vance insults her for her size, which brings back memories of her being bullied or neglected. Another theory of mine is that Victoria insults Skye, then she might begin to think there are some sense to the villain's words. Let's see the rating for this movie, cause it might surprise you. It's PG/parental guidance for mild action and peril. This is different from the first movie, which was rated G for general audiences, although it's just suggested not needed, so it shouldn't be excruciatingly different from Paw Patrol the movie, which really pushed its ratings boundaries. Now, the Skye Chase segment I promised earlier. This is very intriguing as Chase seems to have a crush on Skye in the first few seasons.
Skye's missing. That's the emergency, pups. Ryder, we need to call someone. He did. Us.
Same goes for Skye, though not as strongly implied. When the Toy Book magazine with this info first came out, I wasn't very confident that there would be any romantic interactions between the two, but due to the PG rating, there may be a chance this could happen. Also, the article mentions that all the pups are friends, and that Skye and Chase are older than the rest of the pups. Though, why a lot of people in the Paw Patrol fandom are against this ship is because Paw Patrol is show targeted at young kids. But this is a PG movie now. Though, regardless of any of this romance, I think that Chase will serve as a supporting character to Skye, like Ryder was to Chase in Paw Patrol the movie. Now, on to the mighty superpowers each pup has in this movie. Skye has the ability to fly as well as super strength. It's a bit disappointing they got rid of her tornado power, but this loss could actually be a win if she needs to stealthily fly up to Victoria Vance's lair. Chase has the superpower of speed, which is the same from the original Mighty Pups movie. Rebel's superpower is to ram through things like a wrecking ball. Marshall's power is to blast fireballs from his paws, which is similar to his superpower of heat paws from the original Mighty Pups, but still new and different. Zuma's superpower isn't the same superpower of blasting water from his paws, but to become water itself. Liberty's powers have been confirmed to be elastic powers, which makes sense since she's a dachshund. Now, fans have been wanting Everest and Tracker to appear in Paw Patrol's theatrical movies ever since the first one was in the makings, but they didn't appear in that one, so could they appear here? I mean, Everest was one of the original Mighty Pups, and Tracker's mighty powers were never shown, so this would make a good opportunity, but they won't appear in this movie, or any of the movies. Why? This is because the theatrical movies are in an alternate universe to the main series, branching off of the end of season 1. Kyle Brunker has confirmed this himself. This means anything after season 1 just didn't happen in this universe. But what about Liberty's appearance in the main series, you ask? At the end of the day, Paw Patrol is a show made for preschoolers. The creators probably don't expect you to put so much thought into this. In the trailer, the main HQ was destroyed. Then, in a YouTube video from the official Paw Patrol channel, the toy of the mighty aircraft carrier HQ was shown. A short clip of it in the movie was shown too. It's likely used as the main mission discussion and planning area, as well as a place to store their vehicles and where they live. Next, a lot of you may be wondering where this movie will be available to watch. This time, instead of releasing in theaters and on streaming services the same day, it will be showing in theaters on September 29, 2023, and releasing on Paramount Plus in November 2023. A DVD will drop in January 2024. Finally, we have the song. In the first movie, Adam Levine sung in Good Mood, which was played during the road trip scene and end credits. And Alyssa Cara sung The Youth's in Trying, which was played when Chase Chase was having trouble sleeping. Ever since McKenna Grace was announced as Skye, I've been listening to her music, and I think there's an opportunity that McKenna Grace could sing a song similar to the Houston song. She's sung her own emotional songs like Post-Party Trauma and Ugly Crier. This wouldn't be the first time she sung for a movie, as she sung Haunted House Full Ghostbusters Afterlife. And that's all you need to know about the Mighty movie. If you want to see more videos like this, watch this one about the times Paw Patrol scammed its viewers. And I'll see you next time.